Okay, guys, if you've been watching the previous Destroyer New Bro runs that I've been doing into the T1 Abysses, you'll have seen that I ran a Korax that came up against the Cinnabore, the Webs, and the Newts finished it off. I also ran a Talwar, which was doing perfectly fine, and then it ran into the Marshal, and then the Marshal spawn just obliterated the Talwar. It couldn't keep up. So I decided to do a different one. I decided I was going to go for the Sunesis this time. The reason being, it's basically the entry level for the worm. Um, you can get a lot of damage out of your drones, and specifically if you equip the faction drones, Republic Fleet Warriors, they do a lot of explosive damage, and if you're running the Gamma Filaments, everything in there will have a reduced resistance to explosive damage, including yourself, of course. So, with that in mind, if you use these drones, you can do a lot of damage, a lot of DPS, even without factoring in the resistance drop for explosive damage. You're already doing 164 DPS, which was a lot more than the Talwar, and it's a lot more than the Korax. Why? Because these drones are very effective. Also, I've got Caldari Nova Navy Light missiles in the launchers in the top. Now the launchers are only going to give me about 40 DPS in total, 45 DPS. Most of the DPS is coming from the drones. Um, the reason why this is entry level worm is because the worm fit works very similar. You're using speed of the small frigate, the worm. It has buffs to the drone damage, so and drone HP, etc. And it's exactly the same for the Sunesis. Let's have a look. So traits. You get a 50% bonus to drone hit points and the damage that they do. So you're going to do a lot of DPS with these in the Abyss. You do get a 25% bonus to light missile damage as well. However, we're not doing a lot of damage with our light missiles anyway, so it's only giving us a small amount extra. The main thing here is the drone damage and the fact that you're going to get more hit points. That is important because when you go into the Abyss, especially the Gamma Filaments, you're going to get an extra 50% shield HP, and you've got an extra 50% again from the Sun Assist trait. So with that in mind, that net effect is that your drones are very, very strong. The only issue is when you come up against the drone battlecruiser spawn with its high tracking. You will lose a drone within about 2 seconds when he switches his target from you to your drones. Now what you need to do is basically kite the guy whilst you're applying damage with your drones and missiles, and then the minute you see him go from red box to yellow box, you recall your drones instantly. Um, it's a 50-50 chance you might kill one of your drones, but the minute you withdraw them, he switches straight back to you. You can then unleash your drones again and start applying damage, and you'll quickly go down. You might take one of your drones out. That's why with this particular fit, I've actually got Warrior Tech 1 drones, which are very, very cheap. If you're using the Fleet Warrior um, drones, if he kills one, he's basically killed your income for the entire round by killing one. Because these things cost about 2 million each, and you'll have 4 at a time. So that's 8 million ISK, that you've got on the line. In terms of the actual fit, it's about 22 million ISK now. I've got this is the fit here. Sorry, 26 million ISK in total. It's a little bit more expensive. In fact, it's more expensive than the Caracol. The difference is though, when you're running the Caracol, you're picking up about half a million ISK per room. An entire run, you'll make about 1.5 to 2 million ISK. With the destroyers, when you go in, you get double loot drops. So you're getting about 3 to 4 million ISK every time you go into the Abyss if you complete the room. Complete all 3 rooms. You can pick up the extraction um, structures as well to blow them up, but it's really not worth it in the lower tiers. You're still better off sticking just to the biocache, get the double loot from that, get out, get in the next room. So how is this fit constructed? So we'll start off with the high slots. We've got Arbalest light missile launchers in the top, 3 of those with Caldari Navy Nova Lights equipped. We've got an oversized afterburner. We've got the 10 meganewton YSA compact afterburner. The reason why I went for that is because you need the extra speed to get away from the Marshal, and the Sunesis allows you to fit this afterburner with relative ease and be cap stable. I've got two small FS9 regolith compact shield extenders, and we've got a compact multi-spectrum shield hardener as well. In the low slots we've got an IFFA compact damage control, two AEK compact drone damage amplifiers to give you more damage from your drones, and we've also got a nanofiber internal structure Tech 2. You can fit a Tech 1 if you want. I just went for Tech 2 because it's still alpha clone friendly. In terms of the rigs, we've got two small core defense field purges, and we've got a small explosive shield reinforcer 1, because we need that because we're going into a gamma abyss, and by going into there we're going to have reduced resistance to explosives, so we need a little bit extra to negate any incoming explosive damage from the NPC routes. The two purges, well, I could have gone for the extenders, but because this is a buffer fit, I thought if you go with purges, you're going to get more passive shield rep per second when you're in the abyss, because even though we're only getting 12 right now, we'll get 50% extra when we go into the abyss from the buff. That 50% extra is going to result in more HP per second because of the purges. If we'd gone for the extenders, I think it would have been less. It would have been, you know, maybe 10 HP a second, or maybe less, maybe 8 or 9 HP a second. Either way, I've run about 10 of these so far now. I haven't run into any problems. I'm yet to come across the Cinnaball or the Marshal spawn with this. I don't think the Cinnaball is going to be a problem because it's got an oversized afterburner. Again, I don't think the Marshal is going to be a problem because you can't hit the drones that you put out, and the sheer speed of this afterburner means that his damage is going to be vastly reduced when he's hitting you. The other good thing about having this oversized afterburner with the Sunesis is that its maneuverability is very good. So your align time is 10 seconds. Every other destroyer, that align time goes up drastically when you fit an oversized afterburner. So this is one of the benefits of using the Sunesis. Give it a try, see what you think. This is the entry level for the worm. That probably going to be my next video where I'm going to take that out and show you how to use that. But yeah, give this a try, and after this I will show you a few runs so far with me using the Sunesis.